There's new information tonight about an intimidating-looking insect that's invaded a small area of Washington, with the Canadian border.
Yeah, I'm looking behind us.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, intimidating indeed. Scientists at Washington State University are getting a clearer picture of just how far the Asian giant hornet could spread and survive. And they say it's possible that you could see one in your backyard if they don't get a handle on it right now.
At this point, trying to locate any active hives and eradicate them before they produce queens that could hibernate and then come out next year is really what we need to be doing.
Now that autumn is here, the race is on to prevent the Asian giant hornet from spreading south from northern Washington. Based on the latest findings, there's a potential the massive hornet could make nests as far south as southern Oregon. This map gives us a clearer picture if scientists can't stop them. Areas in red show habitats that are most suitable for the hornet.
It almost is a little bit unfortunate that the area that it got introduced is kind of the perfect habitat.
David Crowder is an associate professor at the Department of Entomology at WSU. He says where the hornet could go is based on the latest data they've collected since it showed up last year. So far, he says the invasion is manageable. Crowder says the conditions have to be just right for the Asian giant hornet to survive and multiply.
It really does prefer areas that have not too hot summers and mild winters, as well as high precipitation.
Western Washington and Oregon are the ideal areas, but anywhere else.
It also is somewhat unlikely that it could move on its own east of the Cascades, because central Washington is very dry and hot, and it's just not a good habitat.
The hornet looks intimidating. It has a large head and is about the size of an adult thumb. But Crowder says it's not really into spoiling your picnic.
Unlike other wasps, like paper wasps that people might be very familiar with that are called picnic pests, that are the things that are coming to your drink and, coming to your sandwich. This is not a species that does that.
It wants honeybees.
The risk to honeybees and native insects, though, is extremely high. This could be, if it were to become established, one of the most damaging invasive species that we could almost imagine.
Yeah, if that thing jumps on our sandwich, that would be bad news. Crowder says the idea of the hornet getting down into northern Oregon in 10 years depends on how well it can be contained and prevented from spreading.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Okay.